In October of 2021, DC Comics announced that they would be changing the motto of the Superman character from Truth, Justice, and the American Way to Truth, Justice, and a Better Tomorrow. It's such a minor change, but I think that it better exemplifies what the character of Superman is meant to represent: the desire to help others. When I asked Dan Jurgens, a writer for many Superman comics, he said, "I think Superman represents the best of what we want to be as people. He matches our highest ideals and gives us something to shoot for. I've always said Batman is who we are, Superman is who we strive to be."
I feel like as a person, the main thing that I always really dig is the idea that he represents the kindness of two farmers who went out of their way to adopt a child who was not abandoned, but like alone, a child in the middle of nowhere, and they put their dangers and stress aside to give this child a home and love because just because they were good people. To me, that's what Superman believes in, and that's why he helps people. He helps people because he's reenacting the love that his adopted parents gave him.
Superman is a hero because he cares about people. When he's not fighting aliens or supervillains, he's taking on the unjust, people like unethical businessmen and corrupt politicians. He fights simply to help people. He does what's right because it's right.
He was created as a response to a very specific, like during the American Depression, like the Great Depression of America. And then because of throughout the decades, he kept changing. He kept being changed to suit the needs of a very specific period of time, either the Depression, the war, post-war, coming home kind of mentality of we gotta settle down again now, start making babies, or in great times of change. I think Superman's the way his impact on the world, the way his relationship with it is defined by that sort of he's like the sort of cultural opium, a mythological opium. He's there to put on display what our needs are and sort of answer it in his own fiction.
Superman's role in both the real and fictional world is to inspire us to be better, like the myths of old. As Professor Harry Broad of the University of Northern Iowa said, "We need myths to teach us virtues. Eventually those virtues need to be embodied by a person. Mythology has always played that function."
I think the one I really love is at the end of Justice League Unlimited. It was about to disband the Justice League because people were really afraid of the Justice League overall power and looming over the rest of the world. So he's ready to disband it, but then people are like, Green Arrow in particular, who represents the normal person, is like, "No, the Justice League will go on with or without you, Superman, and we need you." And Superman smiles. He looks at Batman, who gives him permission. He looks at Lois, who smiles, and he's all excited about okay, well, how about we open up an embassy? We can have we can be closer to the people. We can do X, Y, and Z. I think to me that is the Superman moment. The idea of he's just so excited with just helping people. That's just there's that sort of pure innocence about him. He's not getting anything out of it. He's just the idea of opening an embassy and be closer with people and to help people and organize people. He's like a community leader who's just really happy. And that to me is that's the definitive Superman moment.
Superman is a character that exists to teach us to do good, not to benefit ourselves, but because we want to do good.
If you think I'll just go to jail and rot, you're living in a dream world!
Good. Dreams save us. Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better. And on my soul, I swear that until my dream of a world where dignity, honor, and justice are the reality we all share, I'll never stop fighting.